Hello and welcome to the Minimalist Backpacker. This is our episode 2 where we'll be talking about hydration. So in episode 1 we gave REI a nice shout out because they actually sell the backpack we were reviewing, and I alluded to the fact that that was a little bit out of the ordinary, and this is going to be the first time where we part ways. So if you go into REI today and you say that you need some hydration solution for your upcoming backpacking trip, there's a good chance you're going to come up with something like this. This is a Nalgene, pretty ubiquitous. Mine is actually an REI brand. And a pump filter. This is kind of an old school hand filter. But it'll say ultralight on the package, and it'll look like it's significantly lighter weight than the others on the end cap, and they'll have a large display, and they'll steer you in the direction of a solution like this. And it's completely ridiculous. This solution together with 3 empty Nalgenes, which is the normal backpacking outfit, would be a little over 2 pounds. It's ridiculously heavy, it's big, and it's unnecessary. And so I'm here to suggest a better solution, which is Aquamira. These are these little drops that you can buy at REI, but also at any other outdoorsy kind of a store. And some Powerade bottles, basically any bottle that you can find at a gas station with a bigger top, a thinner profile, and a 1 liter size. So let's break it down. Why is this solution so much better than this other solution? Well, first, I mentioned weight. The Nalgene plus filter is coming in at 34 ounces for 3 empty Nalgenes and this filter, whereas our Powerade solution is coming in at 3 ounces per bottle and then 1 ounce each for these, so you're looking at a total of about 11 ounces. So on the weight, we definitely give the advantage to the Powerade Aquamira solution. What about durability? So this filter has moving parts. It has filters that can foul. It has generally it's made of plastic and rubber tubing and has a potential to break. And once it breaks, it's completely useless. The Aquamira is simply a pair of bottles of chlorine and activator solution. That's what they are. And the way it works is you put 7 drops of the A and 7 drops of the B in a cup. Mix them up a little and wait 5 minutes. In practice, you'll notice that it'll turn a dark yellow, and then it's ready to be mixed with a liter of water. You're supposed to wait another 15 minutes for it to activate and completely kill any potential bacteria that may be in your water. But there are no moving parts, so even if this broke, you could somehow it was punctured, you could transfer the fluid to something else. You could get by. So durability, there's no question about it. The Powerade Aquamira solution wins. As far as simplicity, no question about it. We don't even need to really compare the features because the Aquamira is a bunch of drops and the MSR is a significant mechanical device. Small size, again, no question. The Aquamira is significantly smaller and easier to deal with. Cost, again, Aquamira costs maybe $20. The MSR is going to be over $100. The Nalgenes are going to cost you $8 a piece. Granted, the way that I normally like to do it with the things like the Powerade, or back when I did my thru hike, Diet Pepsi used to have this big mouth right here, but they have since changed it to a smaller size. So if I did the thru hike today, I'd probably develop a taste for Powerade. The idea is that you replace them once a week. So you carry 3 and you rotate out. Usually about every time I would stop into town, I would replace 1 of these. Sometimes if I wanted a treat, I'd actually replace all 3. Because the best part about this solution is that it comes full of Powerade. So you actually get something good to drink on your first day out of town. But anyway, so you replace 1 of these every week. It's another $1 a week, but you figure that in the end it's still going to be cheaper than the Nalgenes would be to purchase. And then if something happened to one of them, you'd eventually have to replace it. Whereas these are sort of automatically on a replacement cycle. So cost, no question about it. Powerade Aquamira. Access is something you're probably not going to be thinking about when you're at REI and you're just starting out backpacking, but the ability to get it out quickly while you're on your hike is really pretty important. You know, you're going to be doing this 4 or 5 times a day as you replace your water and cross creeks and otherwise make your way across. So the ability to get to it quickly and get it out and actually prepare your water is pretty significant. And at first glance, you're going to say the aqua mirror is actually going to take 5 minutes to set up. That's going to be a real pain. The nice thing about the aqua mirror setting up is that you actually can just put the drops in the little cup and then do some other type of maintenance, have a snack or whatever. Whereas with the MSR, it's actually going to end up taking you just as long. After you get it all out of its packaging, you know, you take off the top and you make sure that the thing is in the water and then you pump it up. By the time you're finished pumping, it's going to be pretty close to 5 minutes. Maybe not exactly, but it's an equivalent amount of time. And so after you get it out of your pack and then put it back, you'll end up spending quite a bit more time with the MSR, whereas the aqua mirror you can keep either in your pocket or very close by because it's so much smaller. So in my opinion, I give the access to